Hello, everybody. It is I, Mr. KaPao, aka Michael Pao, and we are driving home from Double or Nothing Las Vegas. And in the Fear and Loathing crew car is Brother Mike.
What up? What up?
Matty Mat Mat Mat.
MGC.
Mm-hmm.
Keygom.
And also Andy, the Brain Weller. How you doing?
Good.
All right, everybody had a good time at Double or Nothing?
I'm still in cloud 9. Like it's unbelievable. Like it's like I got the choice. Wait a minute. Is this what's the rating on this pod? What can I say?
You can, as long as it's not too effed up, and don't drop the N-word, okay? Because you're not Hulk Hogan.
Okay, yeah, I'm
All
not
right.
Hulk Hogan. I had the choice between looking at adult videos online and looking at John Moxley, and I picked John Moxley. Like,
Nice.
I'm kind of ashamed though.
You feel dirty, don't you?
Yeah.
Dirty.
It's just like John Moxley and CZW.
And also, while you're listening to the podcast, we apologize if you hear some background windy driving noises because, well, we are driving home from Vegas right now, and the wind is pretty harsh. In fact, we're stopped right now at Eddie's World.
Eddie's World.
Hi.
Excellent. We ain't gonna do the version we want to do. That's too spicy of a song.
Too spicy. But yeah, it actually blew my hat off, and I had to chase it almost into the street.
Yes.
So yeah, it's gonna be somewhat noisy podcast, but you know what? Deal with it. All right, guys. What was the first match of the evening? Well, the first the pre-show was the what was it? The buy-in battle royale, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Who was it? Who was in it?
There was a lot of people that couldn't be like so many different names in the match that couldn't all be named. So we had Sean Spears, previously known as Ty Dillinger in the WWE, 10-10-10.
Perfect 10.
We have Brian Pillman Jr. We have Luchasaurus. He's like a dinosaur and a luchador.
Yeah, dude, I seen him live at Bar Wrestle. It's awesome.
He's insane.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of. We got Jungle Boy. We got MJF. We've got two veterans. We have Billy Gunn and we got Tommy Dreamer.
I'm an ass man.
Billy Gunn.
Yeah, Billy Gunn. The one. Billy Gunn.
And the only person who was working for AEW and inducted into the Hall of Fame at the same time. Jimmy Havoc.
Yep. Dude, seriously, I love his stuff in Progress Pro Wrestling. Freaking awesome.
Yeah, he brought the staple gun with him to this match.
Well, of course he did. Dude, I was surprised. I actually missed the first half of the Battle Royale because I was actually in the merch line. I had to get my swag. On.
Yeah, you got a nice hat.
I got a nice Cracker Barrel hat. Yeah. Thank you, Cracker Barrel, for my free biscuit party hat.
That you can get $50 online. So.
No, actually it was $92. $92.90 on eBay right now.
Why?
I don't know.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Nakazawa.
Yeah,
he was covering himself in oil, and it was
as he does.
It was glorious.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was fun.
I was a bit confused of the rules.
Uh-huh.
I wish they would have all right, here's the suits, and here are the people that are in the suits.
Yeah.
And they should have showed the names and for pop reasons, have it blurb we're not gonna show you this name until after the fact. So
oh shit, it's raining, guys.
Oh snap, it's raining.
Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna get some rain ambient nights. It's gonna be ASMR.
Well, in addition to that, the biggest name of all in the Battle Royale was number 21, Hangman Page.
Yeah, sadly, because I think the main reason was Pac back out as a match, so they needed to put him somewhere,
Yeah, and it was great that he came out, even though he had his injury from him mess with Pac up in UK. I don't know which show was that, but luckily they showed it online on their AEW site.
Yeah, I gotta say, Adam Page, one of the most improved wrestlers of recent days.
Definitely, that is. Yeah. Every time I see him, it's like, wow, this guy's getting better.
Hells yeah.
Every time.
His running shooting star press is probably Like that's a hard stealer pretty much right there.
Yeah.
But
I could definitely. I would also put his buckshot lariat right up against Okada's Rainmaker.
Yeah,
it's beast. It's pretty beast.
Yes, like the flip clothesline is very sexy.
Yeah.
It's very cool to look at. And that whole match was fun.
It was fun. Yeah,
it was fun.
It was great. It was great. I was actually surprised. One of the things that I didn't see it when I finally got to our seats, but did Jimmy Havoc bring out a piece of paper and give people paper cuts?
No, I didn't. Or at least I didn't see that.
Tommy Dreamer brought out trash can lids and a trash
That's
can.
Tommy Dreamer. He travels with that shit. You know, for him, that's when he flies, that's his baggage check-in. His bag check. Trash cans, some kendo sticks. Some random assortments of crap here and there. I'm gonna maim my opponents with.
I think he just travels with it as his normal luggage.
Yeah.
Like he fit all his clothes, which is probably a black tee, some shorts with jeans on. Just the normal.
Was he wearing the homage to Dusty polka dot pants?
No, he didn't have polka dot pants.
Okay.
That would have been cool. That would
Had some kind of pattern on it.
No, I seen him. He wore those when I saw him in a bar wrestle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was an homage to American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, which we'll get into a little bit later.
Definitely.
Yep. So, what do you guys think about the Battle Royale?
Like another moment where we got to see Billy Gunn's Famouser.
We got Solid Famouser.
Yeah, we got the ass man going. Luchasaurus though, geez, that guy.
Yeah.
He was really cleaning house.
He's impressive. For a big man, he can move.
Yeah, I have never seen him until that moment, and I was like, "Wow, this guy is tight." I really want to see. I really want to see him actually wrestle. That guy looks huge. How tall is he?
He's tall. I know he's taller than me. I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, I was like, "Dang, this guy's a giant."
Yeah.
I mean, with a name,
he's a dinosaur, man.
He's a dinosaur.
He's
exactly.
a dinosaur.
He's the Rex of the industry.
Yeah. Oh, and I know our buddy here, Andy here. This is his. We popped his live wrestling cherry. All right, right, Andy. What do you think of the whole shindig, the whole battle royale?
It was like some vaudeville or something. The fact that so many different wrestlers, so much variety, so much coming from like a hardcore wrestler to lucha wrestler to wrestler with no legs, wrestlers with all kinds of different gimmicks coming in. And then seeing it live where you see what the camera is not showing, like all of the wrestlers just kind of chilling around the edge of the ring.
We kind of got the nosebleed seats, but that gave us like a really good vantage point, like a bird's eye view, huh?
Yeah, you got to see everything.
Yeah.
And just some of the goofy moments, like Mr. Trash Can coming in there.
Mr. Trash Can.
Lid.
That's
like,
Tommy
and
Dreamer's
you
new
get a
nickname,
taste.
Mr. Trash Can.
And you get a taste. And you get a taste.
So
Trash cans for everybody.
Now, who impressed you the most, Andy?
Just seeing the wrestler with no legs, that was really interesting.
Yeah.
It was unexpected,
unexpected appearance.
Unanticipated.
Yeah, you weren't expecting that. Yeah.
You actually threw at least one guy out.
Yep.
So that was interesting.
He did something like Rey Mysterio's 619 at one point.
Dude.
Yeah, I saw that too. That was pretty awesome.
I think I missed that. I think I was still waiting in the merch line on that, right?
Yeah, everyone had their time to shine, and
everybody got to showcase something.
Yeah.
Sonny Kiss was doing the Brazilian ass smash thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, MJF.
MJF.
And so, oddly enough, I have his scarf.
Yeah.
Or at least the same one that he has.
Dude, you know what? I want to see Sonny Kiss team up with, the Ass Man, Billy Gunn. I want to see Sonny Kiss and Billy Gunn.
Yeah, a
total ass themed team. The ass team.
You know what? They could have their own cereal and everything.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I mean, if the New Day got their bootios, I'm pretty sure Billy Gunn and Sonny Kiss they could have. What would their cereal be? What would their cereal be? Ass pops. Ass pops.
Ass pops. They pop in your mouth.
Oh.
Pop in your mouth, kids.
All right.
Booty pop.
Booty pop.
Booty butt. But the whole ass team kind of just reminded me of somebody we're gonna talk about a little bit later, Hikaru Shida.
Oh, okay.
Who she teamed up against Kenny Omega and Asuka in back in DDT promotion, they had an ass-themed match.
Nice. All right, we'll save for that. Let's move on to the next match. What was the next match?
We have Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara.
So what did you guys think about that matchup?
Oh snap! Like,
you like that? You like the match?
I was very surprised of how good that match was.
Really?
For the location in the card, that was a great hype up match. Like at the beginning of the pre-show,
it was still part of the pre-show.
At the beginning, it was very slow, but towards the end and like middle part of the match, they revved it up. They was doing great techniques. When the guy did the What?
I've seen Sammy before.
Yeah.
In some of the indie shows and YouTube videos. Kip though, I'm not as familiar with, but he really impressed me.
Yeah.
Kip really impressed me.
Like the guy that lost,
Sammy.
Yeah. I wish that he won because I felt like he showed out more.
He brought a lot to the table.
Yeah, he did.
Brought a panda hat to the table.
He did.
Oh yeah.
I really think he just went to some carnival, won a panda bear, and just like eviscerated it and turned it into like a hat.
He went to Circus.
He went to Circus beforehand.
Yeah, won him a prize, and then I was like, you know what? I like this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was because like Sammy Guevara was working a match at NWA 70, which was that was the same pay-per-view event where Cody lost the NWA title to Nick Aldis. So his match was earlier. It was him, Colt Cabana, and two others. I can't remember.
Okay.
But it was very. I think Cody must have been in the audience watching that match and was just really blown away from what Sammy could do. Like all the just running from end to end of the ring and doing the flips and just destroying.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, it was the weakest match on the card. But that being said, it was still a really good match. For me, it was honestly, it was kind of a pee break match for me. I would have said that was my pee break match, but even though I didn't need to go pee.
If your weakest match on the card is a really good match, that means like it just sets the bar really high.
Yeah, the pee break match was a really good match that I sat and watched.
I mean, I disagree with that. I don't think that was the weakest match in the show. We get to that one later.
All right.
But
what about you, Andy? What about you? What's your
solid match, but overshadowed by much more exciting matches.
Yeah.
Because they just kept raising the bar continuously throughout the night, higher and higher and higher.
I will say this: it did kind of set the precedence for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. What was the next one?
We have SCU versus the Strong Hearts of China.
Yeah, dude, this was a conflicting match for me because all of us in the car here, all of us Fear and Loathing crew, we're all SCU. We're all SCU residences, and residences. Yeah. But man, me being Asian and Chinese, I was also rooting for the Strong Hearts, man, the country. So it was
they're really great performers.
Seema's really good.
Lindman, and I forgot the name of one of the other ones.
Yeah, well, I believe what is it? Way back in the day, because if you watch Being the Elite, the Young Bucks said that Seema way back in the day, Seema was the one that gave them a chance to really take it onto the next level with international matches and everything. And they're like, okay, now we're starting our own organization and everything. We want to help out and pay it forward to the people who brought him up. So that was really cool. That was really cool though. And the fact that they were up against a team like SCU, and that it raised the level. Now it was a good match. It was a good match. Go ahead.
I love that match. I became a fan of the Strong Hearts after that match because the teamwork of everyone was amazing. And I like Sky, you know what I'm saying? Because he's black, I'm black, you know what I'm saying? SoCal Black, SCU! So I was hyped to see him. I always liked him. And I'm so happy that he's with that crew.
Yeah.
Because they all just bump each other up. And it just they all have their own roles and they do it well.
No,
and
totally.
They all work well together.
Yeah, totally.
And it was an excellent starting match of the pay-per-view. So,
yeah. Dude, you know what I love the fact that Christopher Daniels came out dressed up a little bit like he got that homage to Freddie Mercury and actually sang a little of that song.
yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Don't Stop Me Now.
Yeah.
Because I'm having just a good time. I'm having a ball.
Yeah. Earlier you were actually singing the song a little bit, right?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. You sing a little few bars for us.
Don't stop me now. I'm having just a good time. I'm rubbing my balls. I'm sorry, my bad. That's my version.
That's your version. No, I like your version. I like your version.
Thank you.
There was a lot of Freddie Mercury representation in the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, I think they were all doing that Vegas, the big Vegas show, like homage, like they did with when they did All In.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. You can definitely tell that.
Yeah. What about you, Andy? What do you think?
He got nothing.
You got nothing. You got nothing.
Well,
You know what? What? In honor of Andy, SCU.
That's you.
All right.
I have a little question though.
Yeah.
How would you feel about them having a 6-man championship?
Dude,
Six-man
I would
tag.
dig it. 6-man tag, like they have the 6-man tag in Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
I would dig it.
Yeah.
I would totally dig it.
same here. I
Yeah.
hope that happens there.
Yeah.
Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. I mean, I've been a fan of them since TNA.
Yeah.
The Fallen Angel.
Fallen Angel.
The X Division. And just getting to see them later on, years later, since 2002, seeing how they formed a great 3-man team, and how they do group maneuvers together. It's been a real it's a blast from the past for me.
Yeah. It's really awesome.
Yeah, that is wrestling.
That was wrestling. That was good wrestling.
Yeah.
That was good wrestling.
This is wrestling.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next one. What's the next on the card?
So next on the card we've got Kr3w versus Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose.
And
Hold on,
also,
hold on.
you go.
Let's build it up.
Build it up, okay.
So 3 ladies in the ring. Brandy Rose comes out, and she's cutting the promo.
She's like, nah.
Like,
not
the shot
yet,
could
not
be
yet.
good, but I want this match to be awesome.
Yes.
So I'm like, what the hell she talking about?
I thought she was actually going to go jump in the ring herself.
Yes, ditto. She
Yeah.
had a gear
Dressed
on.
for it.
Yeah, she was.
ready for it.
She was ready.
And then Awesome Kong.
Yes.
I popped.
I popped too. I popped. I was legit not expecting that.
Former TNA Women's Champion Awesome Kong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that.
When we saw the music, we saw the graphics, we were like, oh damn!
That was one of many moments where we stand up because it was just.
Everybody was on their feet when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of the match?
A lot of the group maneuver. What was the power bomb suplex?
Yeah.
off the
Oh,
top?
yeah.
Awesome Kong taking all 3
Yeah.
of them at
Yep.
once.
Awesome Kong. Yeah.
Awesome Kong.
Off the turnbuckle.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was tight.
That was beast. That was
Yeah.
beast. Yeah. But I'm not that familiar. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with Britt Baker, now Rose,
A lot
and
of them are just
Kylie Ray.
faces.
Nah, same here. Same
Well,
here.
no, they've been in the industry for a while, but I just wasn't that familiar with them, and they, seriously, the women's division in All Elite Wrestling seriously impresses me. The entire show, it impressed me.
Yeah, same here. That match was a great. Here's our women's division.
Yeah.
This is what you're gonna expect from them.
Yeah.
Like,
They ain't no divas. They ain't no divas.
they ain't soft. They went at it.
Yeah, they were here to fight
Yeah.
and throw down.
And that they did.
The one who went over, the one who
Who was your favorite?
the one who won.
Britt Baker.
Right.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor, dentist.
Yeah, the doctor's here is ready to see you now.
I was liking the other was it Ray? Rayleigh?
Kylie Ray.
Kylie Ray, yeah, she was my favorite.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, Kylie.
Because she's so precious. She has the same gimmick as Bailey. That just
Smiling Ray. Smiling
yeah,
Kylie.
Smiley Kylie.
Yeah.
Just fun-loving, big smiley. You don't even expect to see her in the ring, but She actually delivered.
I thought she was kind of the wild card in.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just funny because she would take on bigger opponents and she'd just be on their back. Or, man, she got kicked so hard her ribbon flew off.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, whoa.
And
what?
I hate when I have an attachment to characters that have that kind of style. Of like their innocence and like they're the super underdog, because when they are selling the damage, like I feel it more for
You're
like
just like, oh no, protect her.
Like like her 1, 2, 3 kid at a time, like those type of wrestlers always like I'm a little nervous for them. I don't want them to get hurt.
So I thought it was fun.
And also I was hoping Awesome Kong would have won, but I mean I don't know how many matches she had since that. So
I think she's been on the indie scene for a while.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Yeah. All right. So basically, I believe everybody thought in this car right now thought that match was a thumbs up, right?
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All right. Let's well, you know what? Let's keep moving on. What was the next on the card?
So the next on the card is Best Friends versus Angelico and Jack Evans.
Yeah, dude. Angelico, Jack Evans, if you aren't familiar with them, they did some amazing things during Lucha Underground. And let's see, Best Friends, Trent and Chucky T. Seriously, watch some of their New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff. Freaking awesome.
I didn't know they worked with New Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trent used to be tag team with Rocky Romero with Roppongi Vice.
Wow.
Yeah. So and also, you know what? I actually met Trent before at a show at Bar Wrestle.
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna keep plugging Bar Wrestle throughout this podcast.
I need to go there.
It's awesome. Dude, seriously, it's an awesome show.
You don't know who's gonna end up.
Yeah, dude, seriously. I've seen Tommy Dreamer show up. I've seen Macaulay Culkin show up at Bar Wrestle. Yeah. But that match, what kind of made me laugh was everybody in that match was wearing the same exact colors. I was like, I think I told you guys, I was like, you know what? Are they sponsored by Monster Energy Drink?
I wanted the green team to win. So
you wanted the green team. Yeah, you were rooting for the green guys.
I wanted the green guys to win, but other than the style choice, the match was also excellent. When I first got to that match, but when it was coming on, I was expecting like, oh, this is not going to be good.
You're expecting that to be your pee break?
After that female match, that was awesome.
Yeah.
No way they can like carry that momentum.
Yeah.
And they did it. Both did it, and they did it well.
Well, it was what was it? That match actually replaced the Heyman Page versus Pac match, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was originally supposed to be Heyman Page versus Pac, but due to certain people not wanting to put over certain other people, that didn't happen. Yeah.
No, just being correct. No, not correct. Just being.
Yeah. But you know what? We got our money's worth for this match.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely got. Dude, seriously, Angelico, Jack Evans, freaking high flyers. If you enjoy high flyers, those two are, the ones to watch.
And I hate that they didn't win because I like them more than
Best Friends.
Yeah.
Best Friends.
And even though Best Friends was excellent, they was doing more things that I liked.
Yeah. And also with the crowd, actually, they really popped with the Best Friends gave the Best Friends handhold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was weird. And I liked it though. I was like, oh, that's cool.
You know what? Because they're best friends. They're not just good friends, they're best friends. Exactly. What do you think, Matt? What do you think of the match?
So I didn't know enough about the competitors going in. Not a whole lot, but I was really impressed by all the high-flying displays. Like very reminiscent of the X Division. Very reminiscent to when I would watch WWE Velocity with Billy Kidman or Paul London or even Neville, now known as Pac.
Yeah.
We've seen out today. A lot of the 450 splashes and things like that.
Yeah.
But
No, seriously, you need to watch some of Angelico's matches back in the day in not really that back in the day, but back in his Lucha Underground days. He was part of a 3-man team with it was him, Matt Cross, who was known as Son of Havoc, and Ivanese. You know, it was a mixed gender team. It was really good. They put on some really great matches. Now, what did you think, Andy?
Coming in as a novice, I didn't know any of these people, and the fact that their costumes were so similar, I was losing track of who was who and who was doing what.
Yeah. You kind of need that. You kind of need that different, outfits really. Follow.
So as a spectator, it was kind of confusing. But the high flying stunts, the synchronized moves, and just the energy that they brought to the show was just downright fun, and the touching ending at the end.
Yeah.
Alright, they stopped and hugged their competitors. So
they became friends.
At the end of the match. And as cheesy as it was, I was buying into it.
Yeah. But the end. Yeah. Let's talk about the ending of that match, though.
Yeah.
Who were they? A bunch of people jumped all of them.
Lights out, whole blackout, whole stadium gone, lights back on.
2 guys and a bunch of masked men surround the ring.
It turns out they're called the Super Smash Brothers. That's really their name.
Really? Super Smash Brothers.
I can't believe they went with that if that's actually their name.
With a name like the Super Smash Brothers, I wish they were dressed up as the Ice Climbers.
Yeah. Just throw Kirby in there.
Throw Kirby in there. They should have all been dressed up as, characters from Smash.
Just really get Nintendo's lawyers up.
Exactly.
Yeah. There was they didn't even introduce themselves, and there was even
they just jumped. They pretty much they did what was it? They mobbed them like LAX mobbed people back in the day. You know?
And I was surprised of how many people they had, because they first came out, it's them 2.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's random, but okay.
Yeah.
And then they did it again.
What, 5, 6 other people?
It was like 300 more people.
Yeah.
It was like in the same mask.
They're all wearing
exactly.
Just ninjas in masks.
Yeah. And they clean house.
So you're saying the Foot Clan beat up a bunch of four guys in green?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
But that was awesome. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, let's move on to the next. What's next on the card?
So next on the card, we have the Japanese match, women's match, Joshi, all the Joshi girls. And we have Hikaru Shida, Ryo Mizunami, Riho Abe versus Aha Kong, Yuka Sakazaki, and Emi Sakura.
I am so glad that I have you here to pronounce all those names, because I would definitely butcher all those names.
Round of applause. Good job, man. Good job.
Good job.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you one clap because I have my hands on the wheel. There we go. We are one clap.
We're 2 claps away from dying.
Exactly. But no, what's honestly made me kind of laugh is now that you know what? Think about it. We have 2 Kongs now, and I want the 2 Kongs to form a tag team. No, I want you know what? Yes, Kong versus Kong, and then Kong and Kong.
No, I got it. This is better. This is the match that I'm gonna pitch. It's Aha Kong versus Awesome Kong in Hong Kong with special guest referee Ray Dong Chong.
This is Ray Dong Kong.
I almost thought you were about to say special guest referee Hong Kong Fooey.
No, special guest referee Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan, yes, Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Special enforcer Shaka Khan.
Yes.
Well, Ray Dong Chong is Tommy Chong's daughter, so we can even have Tommy Chong in there too.
Yes.
Tommy Chong, Shaka Khan, Ray Dong Chong, Aha Kong, and Awesome Kong in Hong Kong.
Yes. Oh, but dude, that match was amazing. Honestly, of the 2 women's matches, this one was my favorite. This one was my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from, Brett, Naya, Kylie, and Awesome Kong, but this one I enjoyed more.
This is the weakest match for me.
Really? Really?
That was an okay match for me. That should have just been a tag team match that she's going to.
It was a lot of it was very heavily booked.
Certain people that got in the ring just slowed the momentum down completely.
Yeah.
Like, they should have kept the same energy as before, or just use just the energy in the building was gone.
Yeah.
Like they had to force the crowd to cheer for him. And from before that point, that wasn't an issue until that match came on.
Yeah.
And I noticed it in the crowd, and it was kind of killing my vibe.
Killing your vibe. It's killing your vibe.
Like, but
I enjoy, like, one of them came out, had an outfit like Freddie Mercury.
that was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah,
That was cool.
That is Emi Sakura, and she's actually Hikaru Shida's teacher.
Oh, okay.
One of her mentors from Japan, according to the commentary that I watched the next day.
Speaking of which, this is a prime example of, you know, all elite wrestling being all inclusive and also bringing in so many different wrestling styles from all over the world. This was a good example of what a Japanese match would have been. It's like. Actually, not would be. Is like. You know.
We have like the powerhouse style. We have like a martial arts style. We have.
It was very strike heavy. This one was This match was very, very strike heavy.
I know.
Now, if this match started it, I probably would have felt a lot different.
Do you feel like this match should have been placed before the other women's match?
Yes, I really do.
Okay.
I like that match was in the wrong spot, and that's why I didn't like it so much.
Fair.
But it was still a good match.
It was a really good match. It was a Japanese match.
And I like Japanese matches.
Yeah.
I like that style of wrestling, New Japan. I love it. It's just
got Dragon's Gate and everything.
That match should have been somewhere else on the card.
Okay.
Maybe
Fair.
booked a little differently.
Yeah.
What do you think, Andy?
I appreciated a lot of the humor that was in the match. Just some fun, silly moments.
Like when she just kept slapping, give that 100 slap,
slapping.
they slap.
Yeah, that, you know,
Yuka Sakazaki is the one.
yeah, it just made me laugh, and just seeing all the very colorful outfits, very just different, you know, unique wrestlers coming into this match. I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Cool.
There was a very unique weapon spot in the match.
Oh yeah, the kendo stick. The kendo stick came
and
first
that
play.
box.
Yeah, in a box. What's in the box?
What's in that box?
Wasn't that like a tissue box?
No.
It was a hard box.
You know what I think it was? It looked to me like it was one of those delivery cases for ramen in Japan.
Oh, okay.
That's what it looked like to me.
I don't know.
Versus a kendo stick.
Versus a kendo stick.
And Hikaru Shida is actually trained in swordsmanship as well. So she did like a parry pass around of the box and struck Aha Kong to.
That's what she said.
with the Ken.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's move on to the next one. What's the next on the card?
Oh wow, we're moving into the main cards now.
Main cards, yes.
Main matches.
Main matches.
We have Cody versus Dustin.
Nightmare versus Natural. You know what? First up, before we talk about the actual match itself, do you know the spot that I enjoyed right when it began? Cody getting the sledgehammer and smashing that Triple H throne. It was, you know what? I loved that spot.
That was a hype moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
it set the tone for me. It set the tone for what AEW is gonna be.
Yeah. And it's so weird because Triple H is the reason why
why NXT is any good.
Yeah, and I feel like WWE will regret not having Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. For not pushing Cody.
Yeah, because they didn't have to worry about this at all. But from them treating him terrible, like Charles was saying.
Terrible.
You just made this monster of AEW.
Yeah.
And
now
him smashing
everybody's behind AEW now.
Like him smashing the drone is just like almost like J. Cole going to Jay-Z and like Kanye West and like, yo, forget your drone. This is my spot. Like I'm the best. Like that's what he did, and I loved it.
It was a real statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a statement and a middle finger.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was what it was. And honestly, I want to say this right now. This is my pick of the entire show.
Same here.
My favorite match.
Same
Okay.
here. I agree.
That's cool.
Yeah, what do you guys think about it?
I think it's like a follow-up on like when Cody was doing his promo on the Attitude Era. like just talking. I couldn't get it out of my mind. Sometimes I'm waking up in the morning and I'm just thinking pissant bodybuilder, pissant bodybuilder, pissant bodybuilder, because of the Triple H's pissant comment, and it's really been back and forth ever since. And it's been a really rough week for WWE, what with the 24/7 title and the
God, that's such an ugly title. Ugly title.
I like it.
You have terrible taste.
In titles, yes, I do. Oh man, but
no, seriously, this was my. It told a great story.
Yes.
From beginning to end, it told a story that you became emotionally invested in. That's why I loved it.
Even as an outsider with no context of who these people are, other than knowing
a little bit about
a little
Dustin.
bit about their background, a little bit about wrestling, a little bit the fact that they're brothers, right?
Yeah.
They're happy and they're singing.
Yeah, dude.
But they're not colored.
Anyways,
Give me a high five.
But coming in, like the action in the ring and just how brutal it got and how exhausted these competitors got, and just taking it to the limit with these two competitors, it blew my mind. It was a real rise and fall story told within the squared circle right there.
Yeah, no, definitely. I can't. You know what? I can't say it better than myself.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. That was, like I said, that was why I enjoyed. This is why this was my pick of the entire show.
And it was funny for me. I thought this match was going to be the worst match.
Really?
And that match became my favorite match of the whole card.
Really? You too?
Yes. That match did something that AEW need, and that's stories.
Yes.
That match alone will keep me interested.
Wanting to watch next show, right?
Yeah.
And just not including the championships and stuff like that. That match alone, it's like, wow, this is great storytelling.
Yeah.
And there's more to come.
Mm-hmm.
So,
dude, the ending. Let's talk about a little about the ending.
Yeah.
No lie, I cried.
You cried?
I was crying up there. I was like, man, what the
I got emotional. Okay, and my heart is tiny, black, and hate-filled.
Some people don't realize all the experience that Dustin has. Former WCW US champion, had a lot of great early matches with stunning Steve Austin before he was Stone Cold.
Yeah.
And WrestleMania, I'm trying to remember, 9, 10, 11, with the Roddy Piper with the Universal Backlot Brawl, the Hollywood Backlot Brawl with Roddy Piper. So it's so much history attached to Dustin. You know?
Dude, back in WCW, he did that. He did a match which was in a cage in the back of a moving truck against a blacktop bully.
I remember that match. Watching that as a kid.
Yeah, he got cut and started bleeding, and that's one of the reasons why he got let go from WCW.
There was a lot of straw in that match too, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the red stuff.
The red stuff.
The
blood.
The blood.
Man, yep.
Yeah,
he got a crimson mask.
It got nasty in that ring. Just like something out of Evil Dead. Just completely covered. Just.
Dude, I'm really hoping, because they did this in All Elite Wrestling. They sold pieces of the ring. I want to buy a piece of that ring, and I want to have, Dustin and Cody's blood on it, so I could, if anything ever happens, I could clone Dustin and Cody.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
You got a piece of the Rhodes family.
Exactly.
I'd say the spots in the match, like the use of how they traded each other's finishers, the crossroads, broken dreams, and even like the lie down and punch him in the head.
Or don't forget Cody's cartwheel into Stardust.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody popped that in the beginning. Everybody popped.
It was like a greatest hits album of moves.
Yeah. Yeah, it was callback after callback after callback.
Yeah. I really like, before the match actually started, when the crowd was saying for their father, saying their father's name off.
Dusty's favorite.
Not that, before that though.
Before that,
they were saying Dusty's proud.
Yeah.
And
that tugged at the heartstrings.
You can see, I saw Cody wipe a tear from his face.
Yeah.
Because that hit him. I was like, oh snap.
Yeah.
So that was cool. That was my favorite moment of the match.
Yeah.
So.
And something like this could only happen at AEW. AEW.
Oh, most definitely.
WWE wouldn't let it fly.
Yeah.
No.
Also, especially now with the whole, no blading policy.
No.
Yeah, wouldn't have flied. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, Cody.
And then at the end, they announced that they're gonna have a tag team match.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't need a friend. I don't need a tag team partner. I need a brother.
brother.
I teared. I was like, yes.
I was like, I'm ready. I'm a brother. I'm brother Mike. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
brother Mike.
Brother Mike.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
The Dynamite brother Mike.
The Dynamite brother
on
Mike.
Tuesday night Dynamite.
Tuesday night Dynamite.
Tuesday night Brother Mike.
Tuesday night brother Mike. Yeah. Oh man, but seriously, that teared me up. That you just I felt, honestly, after that I felt emotionally drained a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next card.
So I think I'm trying to remember the chronologically what happened of the night, because we either had the AEW title presentation segment or we had the Young Bucks versus
The
I think it was
title.
first.
Yeah, it was
the
title presentation. Yeah.
All right. So we could cover that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, like seriously, did anybody expect it was gonna be Bret Hart? Seriously?
No.
No.
I didn't even realize that he was coming out until the guy was saying the best there was. I was like,
Yes,
who?
there
I
is.
was like, what?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh yeah, you both me and Matt here were both on one of the was it All Elite Wrestling Facebook page, and you told me the story. I'll let you tell the story.
So basically, I came up with my own angle, just saying like I'd like there to be an angle if, say, Kenny Omega has Bret Hart as a mentor.
No. I'm talking about the, what was it? You said that.
That's part of it.
But okay, let me shorten that up.
Yeah.
A little bit. You basically posted that Bret Hart, would likely show, and everybody was against it, huh?
Yeah, everybody was saying that Bret Hart could never show up in AEW because of a WWE Legends contract.
Mhm.
But some people don't realize what a WWE Legends contract
Basically
allows.
it's basically a freelance thing, gig. They need you. If you don't need you, then you know what? You do your own shit, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. But that, you know what? This set up another story. For I believe it set up a story for Fight for the Fallen.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it?
MJF.
MJF showed up. No. It was Bret Hart first called out Hangman Page. And then MJF showed up, being MJF.
You dropped a nasty promo. That was the greatest promo of the night. It made me laugh.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man, you just daggered everybody.
Yeah.
Bret Hart got a dagger. Hangman
Page
got a dagger.
He even referenced the Hall of Fame incident too. Oh, Bret, look out! It's a fact.
Everyone got it, and he was just excellent. Like, he is their top heel.
Oh, no, most definitely. Dude, seriously, if you guys aren't watching, what's it, The Elite? No, The Elite, and also,
MLW.
was it? No, not the MLW. What was it? Kr3w's YouTube channel. Seriously, like, what was it? MJF cut some great spots on both of those.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Pass a Cracker Barrel.
You just passed the Cracker Barrel. Thank you, Cracker Barrel, for my hat. You know what? Next time I show up, do I get 15% off my check? But seriously, what was it? MJF is an amazing heel, and he has talent on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got flames on the mic. He spit hot fire.
He spit hot fire.
He's Dylon.
He's Dylon.
Yes.
What is it? You know what? 5 best wrestlers in AEW. It's MJF, and MJF.
So I jumped hot fire.
Hot fire.
I was proud to own a Burberry scarf with his same design.
Yeah, you brought it. You brought it with you.
Yeah,
you didn't bring it to the show. I'm
I
surprised.
didn't bring it to the show. I forgot it. But we had some run-ins from Jungle Boy
and Jimmy Havoc. Once again, I am so glad that Jimmy Havoc signed with AEW. So hyped. I can't wait. I want to see Jimmy Havoc start a feud with either probably MJF or someone.
I mean, you have to set up who's going to be next in line for the title.
Yeah.
And that definitely highlight these are our top guys that are going to be
most
in the race of this. So.
Yeah.
And then Bret Hart shows off the title itself. And what do you guys think of the design of
I
it?
didn't get that good of a look, really. I'm hoping when we get home and watch it with commentary, we'll get a better look. But from what I saw from the side angle, it looked pretty dope. It looked pretty sweet.
Classic cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the vegan title was better.
Yeah.
You have terrible taste in titles, sir.
At least that's unique.
Yeah, like it just.
This one's like a classic.
Very classic.
Yeah.
It had a very classic streamlined look.
Yeah.
It's a little bit based off this regional title, something the North-South Midwest title or something like that, and it also has some shades of the early the WCW, the big gold belt, and the ROH title, just very like big, shiny, you know, not diamond plate, but just very like more of a silver like gleam to it.
If I may borrow a phrase from Joe Henry, it was very prestigious.
Oh yeah.
Prestigious. It's prestigious.
It's prestige.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next on the card.
We have the Lucha Brothers.
Lucha Brothers
versus the Young Bucks.
Yeah, dude, this was one of the matches I was looking forward to most on the card.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I wish the Young Bucks used the sample from MC Hammer's song, like "Get Buck, Get Buck." Why they just get buck, get buck, get buck, get buck, get buck, and just they come out in hammer pants. They just flip everywhere. It'd be a great thing. I doubt they'll ever do it. I doubt they listen to MC Hammer.
I don't doubt it.
Dude, Andy, I know Andy really enjoyed them coming out dressed up as Elvis.
Dressed in their Elvis outfits.
Yeah.
Real classic Vegas. Made me smile.
Yeah. That was seriously,
cool.
I love the Young Bucks themed outfits for big events.
Yes.
They're always on point.
Yeah.
I almost said Vegas. The Elvis theme was excellent. It looks that white and red. It was.
Yeah.
It looked
good.
great.
Yeah, it looked good from a distance.
Yeah.
Yes.
In fact, actually made a design and made a vest for this show. It was actually inspired by the Young Bucks. If anybody wants to check it out, they can see a picture of me in it on my Instagram page, which is MRKAPAO. And I love their outfits.
# shameless plug.
Exactly. Exactly. But and then we had the Lucha Bros, who Phoenix and Penta.
Zero Mero.
Yeah. Amazing. Seriously. So one of the best, some of the best, or not, if not the best, luchador tag teams out there.
Spectacular.
That match was great. That is like if Cody Rhodes and Dustin's was like A1, this was A2 match.
A2. Honestly, if you are not familiar with Penta or Phoenix and you're from the States and a gringo, check out. They're Lucha Underground alums.
Yes, and AAA as well.
AAA.
Watching.
In fact, it was for a AAA belt.
Yeah.
This match was for the AAA belt, which the Young Bucks won over Penta and Phoenix in Mexico.
Yeah, and I was surprised that they held on to the titles.
Yeah.
Because in my head, it's like, all right, you need a title.
Yeah.
And I expected them to lose, and they're like, all right, now their match with Cody and Dustin should be for their new AEW championship.
Yeah.
But they're going a different route. So
yeah, it was unexpected, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about the match overall?
So many insane spots. I couldn't name every single move. It's just so mind-blowing.
If you like flippy shit, this is the match on the card you want to watch.
Extremely entertaining.
Yeah, I knew I was just gonna have fun saying Ciaro Miaro like on repeat.
Any match with the Young Bucks, seriously, it is not. Don't have it be your pee break match, because if you go to a bathroom, you're gonna miss it. It's high energy, high flying, but also quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love at the beginning of the match how they was playing up they haven't wrestled together in a while.
Yeah.
So there was a few spots where they ran into each other, or they did a move and they accidentally hit each
they're
other.
busy being executive vice presidents.
Exactly,
okay?
and that's like, oh, that's awesome that they hinted at that.
Yeah, they told that story.
Yeah, so
Also starting off with the intimidation, getting in their face, zero fear, all that.
Yeah.
Not letting it happen, just like showing dominance like that.
Well, these two, they have history between them, and also if you watch was it when they first announced Double or Nothing? Was it a few months ago?
MGM Grand.
At the MGM Grand poolside, they was it I believe Penta pile drived one of the Young Bucks.
yeah.
On stage. Yeah. So what do you think, Matt?
So, like, just all the spots, I think just the Sierra Miedo chant is just like on repeat.
Yep.
That's just what I was mostly. I don't have a whole lot more to say about it though.
It was an enjoyable match. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody enjoyed it. But honestly, still, you know what? I would say it was my second favorite match on the card.
Yeah, same here.
Second, yeah.
Oh, the thing I didn't say, I'm used to watching them also on MLW, so it was really like exciting seeing them in a bigger setting. You know, just like when we saw Pentagon Jr. at All In. That same feel, that big building Sierra Miedo chant.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's move on to what's next on the card.
All right, let's do drums. Main event, guys.
Main event.
Drum sound.
You get one drum sound from me because I'm driving. There you
Drum
go.
sound.
Main event: Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho 2.
It's what did I call it? I call it. Let's see, was it Jericho versus Omega? Alpha versus Omega, the quickening. There could be only one.
There could only be one.
Yeah.
Canada is very Canada had a great weekend.
Canada had a great weekend.
They had this match, which was great. And the Toronto Raptors are going to the NBA Finals. So it's a good weekend for Canada.
Bret
Good
Hart.
weekend to be a Canadian.
Yeah, Bret Hart was there.
Yeah.
Bret Hart was
Yeah.
So that was a very fun match. I thought that was going to probably be the second worst match.
Really?
And it wasn't at all. Like, I was blown away again, which made me like it even more because my standards was very low. Jericho, I don't know why I doubted Jericho. Jericho has always been my favorite wrestler. Like, I love that he's like the first undisputed champion in WWE.
Yeah.
I loved him in WCW when he had like the man of 1,000 moves.
Yep.
And he had the list of the moves, and then he had the list of Jericho. It's like a throwbacks for that. It's like,
dude, his intro was like
sick.
callback after callback after callback. Intro after intro.
Throughout his whole career.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was greatest hits. It was the greatest hits intro.
Real greatest hits.
Lionheart Jericho, List of Jericho, Sparkly Jacket Jericho, and now Judas
Y2J.
Jericho.
It was Y2J. Y2J Jericho. Y2J. So yeah, it was a good match. It was a good match. I was like you, brother Mike. I was as hyped for it, but it was a good match. It was a good match. So what do you guys think?
Well, I was surprised Michael brought up the list of 1,000 moves to 1,001 because AEW just recently signed Dean Malenko. So who knows? We might even get a rehashing of that.
Yeah.
1,002 with the Judas effect.
Yes.
1,002.
And also, you know what? Jericho apparently hates Cracker Barrel.
yes.
He hates Cracker Barrel.
He was very mean to that barrel.
Very mean to that ref.
Yes, too.
Very mean to the
He was mean to everybody.
Yes.
Vintage Jericho.
Vintage Jericho.
There was one kind of letdown for me with this match.
What was it?
It had to be Kenny Omega's new entrance theme.
Oh, okay.
Well, and his outfit. I'm used to the his original theme with the dramatic strings and his over the top outfits, and I was thinking he was saving something really.
You like the Bullet Club Kenny Omega theme, right?
Yeah, I was expecting a very over the top, because this is the first AEW event. Yeah. So he kind of came out in like a long
It kind of reminded me like a cross between Sephiroth meets that character from Sword Arts Online.
Real anime vibe.
Yeah, it had an anime vibe, and I call this intro the change the world intro.
All right.
Yeah.
I felt like his costume was based off the current Final Fantasies.
Current Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So that leather look. And
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
I mean, this one had a lot of callbacks to what was it? Their first encounter.
Yeah.
In New Japan Pro. Yeah.
I'll say with his outfits, it's surprisingly more conservative Kenny Omega than I'm used to.
Yeah. I think it was trying also not to. I feel it was trying not to upstage Jericho. I kind of got that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think on the plus side of his entrance, he had Kenny Omega had pyro and Chris Jericho didn't, but
Yeah.
Chris didn't really need it with all the intricacy to his
Yeah.
entrance. I think the only thing I kind of wish for, I don't think he's going to change his theme, but I'd want like a more aggressive, edge of your seat type song for Kenny Omega's entrance.
Okay. But the wrestling guys, what do you guys think about the wrestling?
the wrestling on point.
On point.
Yes.
Lovely.
Lovely. Jericho doing the drop kick outside the ring to Kenny Omega. That was awesome. That was my favorite spot.
My favorite was when he put the table on him and did the double stomp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
I like the water spitting spot with the camera.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to hit him with the camera.
Same here. I was like, dude, I yelled out, Tony's gonna find you.
I'll say one thing compared to the Japanese match, it's surprisingly less violent than the Japanese match because it was bloodier. And,
It was less of a street fight. It was less of a street fight.
Yeah, but it was a great match nonetheless, though. And this was more of a worker, operational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
this was
the-
baseline. This was baseline.
The technical skill of Omega
Yeah.
is on display.
And Jericho.
And Jericho. Yeah.
He still got
They're
it.
both of them are great technicians.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm always blown away by how athletic Kenny is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a freak. Yeah.
And the fact that he did most of that match with a broken nose.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't stop. He was bleeding from his face. For reals, broken nose. And he did that whole thing with it.
Yeah. From someone who, been punched in the nose, but didn't get his nose broken. That's effort,
lot.
man. That's effort.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the Judas effect?
It's all right.
I don't like it.
It's an elbow to the face.
Yeah.
With all these other impressive moves.
A lion salt.
It was too basic. It was too basic.
This whole show, and then that's
Code breaker.
That's the big one that people were supposed to get excited for.
Yeah.
It's no code breaker.
No, it's definitely no code breaker. It wasn't Lion Salt. It wasn't like the walls of Jericho.
Oh, speaking of the lion salt, Jericho did 3 or 4 in a row to get different positions.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
All 4 sides of the ring.
Yeah.
And also, what was it? He kept trying to put Kenny in the walls.
Yeah.
And Kenny just, kept escaping.
Yep. Getting out.
Yeah.
Crawling to the ropes.
Yeah.
But then he hit him with a V-trigger, and then Jericho caught it, and then hit him with the walls, and then he hit him with the old school walls of Jericho, and then Lion Tamer, And I was like, oh, that was awesome. So I love that spot too.
So yeah.
You guys want to get to the end?
Let's get to the end. This is the thing that made everybody pop. Everybody stood up.
So let's let them know who won.
Who won? Okay. It was Jericho. Jericho's going to be facing MM Page for the AEW was it heavyweight belt, right?
Right.
Yep. So we got that one to look forward to. I think
Jericho's given a microphone.
Well, he's. I think that's going to be in was it Fight from Fallen, I believe, right?
So right after Jericho picks up the win, he's given the microphone and cuts his
thank me
heel promo.
Yeah. He wants everybody to thank him.
And he was getting boos. I think he was even getting some.
He was
reaction.
getting good heat. He was getting good heat.
He was getting reaction out of Jesus in the row on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a Jesus in the audience.
Oh God. The big pop, the big pop that made everyone go, damn!
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Drum roll. Who was it?
You get one drum roll from me. There you go. Because I'm driving.
Let's say, you guys ready?
All right.
Ready.
Say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Kobe.
John. Kobe came out.
Yes.
Goofy Kingston.
Kobe.
Let's He shot a 3-pointer.
No, he's Trouble in Paradise, man. Trouble in Paradise, everybody.
All right.
No. It was John Moxley. Yeah.
Over
Dude,
half the posters on the AEW discussions were saying, oh, this is a work. John Moxley's going to go back to WWE.
Yeah.
And that silenced them.
Yeah, especially after when he got let go and then released that promo, John Moxley promo. I believe on his Twitter, it was his Twitter or
this is Twitter.
Yeah. Everybody saw. It was like, dude, are they gonna let Dean Ambrose become John Moxley now on WWE, or what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Then we got John Moxley. He is all elite. And then he just, you know what? He dirty deed everybody.
The ref.
Fucking ref out of nowhere. Sorry.
Go ahead.
For no reason.
Yeah, I got the ref, got Jericho, got Kenny.
That Kenny
reversed it.
That's a good spot.
Kenny reversed
They had a little brawl, got outside the ring.
Got on top of those, was it the poker chips?
Knocked him down.
Didn't John actually hit him with one of the chips?
No, they just pushed him over.
Yeah.
But
he climbed on top of it though.
Yeah.
He got a dirty deeds
on top of it.
And then it looked like an AA, the what John did to him. Like that, the fireman's carry into a slam onto the bottom from the top of the poker chips.
Yeah.
I'm still in disbelief. It's like two people you thought you would never see fighting each other, and my mind's still like in shock. I'm like, Kenny Omega and John Moxley putting hands on each other.
You know what I want to see? I want to see now Kenny, Jericho, and Moxley three-way battle. Yeah. Three-way dance.
Yeah,
in a street fight.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
That'd be insane. I wanted to do that. Oh God, I forgot. Was it in WWE where they had that street fight and it was like in a circle of cars? Oh, I want to see that happen.
You should get over. Yeah, that'd be an excellent match too. Oh man, people getting body slam on cars and throws through windows and fake smashing their hands and fingers.
You think it's going to be the Moxley Asylum?
Probably.
The Moxley Madhouse.
Yeah. But dude, I am hyped. I am hyped to see. Sadly, I will not be there at Fight for the Fallen in Florida, but I am excited to watch what happens.
I'm very excited about what's going on right now. Like that show ended great.
Yeah.
Like the whole
it made you want to see more.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can't wait until this is actually on television weekly.
Yes. This was a taste.
Yes.
And we like the taste.
I have a question for all of you guys.
All right. What is it?
It's the one that just everybody's talking about. If Moxley showed up, where do you guys stand on the possibility of CM Punk showing up, and when do you think it would happen if it does happen?
If it does happen,
or do you think are you guys in the camp of it's never gonna happen?
I know a lot of people are saying that it's gonna probably happen at All Out later this year that they just announced.
And it's in Chicago.
It makes sense. It does logically. It does make sense.
CM Punk's hometown.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I want to say wait a year to bring him in. Wait a year.
I'm on the thought process. If Punk comes back, he has to come back to WWE.
Yeah.
Because that would be a bigger redemption story for him.
Yeah.
And seeing him rise up to the top of that crazy show of WWE. Like if he comes to the AEW, that's cool. You finally see CM Punk wrestling, and then I feel like the energy is gonna die off.
Yeah, and also honestly, I want them to bring up their own guys.
Yeah.
I want to see AEW bring up the guys. I don't want to see honestly what happened with TNA. They just kept bringing other wrestlers from other organizations, from old WWE guys, and it just becomes swamped with WWE guys.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, same here.
I want to see AEW build their own house.
And if they pull from New Japan.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen it way back in the day when TNA first started. They brought up their own guys. That's where we got AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. A lot of amazing wrestlers But then when they started bringing the WWE guys, all the homebrewed guys got kind of, left in the
Down to the mid-card.
Yeah. It sucked.
Exhibition. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
and I hate that to happen to that. That's why I appreciate like Kenny Omega taking the loss.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to.
Yeah.
He could have been like, hey man, this is gonna be my thing. I want to be top guy.
Yeah.
And luckily he didn't do that. He gave it to Jericho. So
Also, why I like that it was Cody versus Dustin instead of Cody getting shot at the belt.
yeah.
Because they could, they could have just done Cody versus Jericho versus Omega. Winner gets the belt. They could have so easily done that,
And that's
but
a
they
very
didn't.
like Jeff Jarrett-y
Yeah,
angle.
exactly.
Cody getting.
I don't want another Jeff Jarrett situation.
Yeah, it's like very similar to like Triple H's Reign of Terror.
Yeah.
But for my opinion on like Kenny taking the loss, it's very similar to like any trilogy that you have with a babyface and a heel, like the Ricky Steamboat Ric Flair trilogy, where it was like one guy wins, the next guy loses, and then the other guy wins, the next guy loses, and then back and forth. And so I'm thinking there's going to be one more match.
One more match?
Yeah, one more one-on-one between Jericho and Omega, and it's got to be like different in one way or another.
Okay.
Like I don't know if AEW will make its own version of Hell in a Cell, like the Birdcage or something like that, the Chamber of Pain,
Six-sided ring.
Six-sided ring, underground with the lava and a volcano.
See, that costs money. We probably won't see that until they probably do
Judy
that.
Bagwell on a pole match.
Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
Yeah.
Buff Bagwell coming out.
Yeah. We don't need that.
Vince Russo as special enforcer.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what? Next, I want to talk about this is just for me. Like, I'm a merch guy. I'm the guy that buys shit at these shows. One of the things that I was a little disappointed was they didn't have a Double or Nothing pin. I wanted a Double or Nothing pin. That's just me. They had some merch that they didn't have that kind of irked me. And also, I felt with the price of the tickets, you should have been able to also go to Starrcade. What do you guys think?
That would have been good. Double access.
They need to work together. They just need to work together. Honestly.
That would have been hand in hand. That would have benefited both parties.
Yeah.
Wrestlers probably would have had a lot more merch sold.
Yeah.
Because you have everyone that's out there. The 20,000, as they said earlier.
20,000. Yeah, they had to round it up.
So that crew would have definitely went. I would have went.
Yeah, most of that same year.
So they just missed out on money, and
they left money on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Final thoughts on the show, Ed?
Final thoughts.
Right, for me?
Yeah.
I have one major disappointment.
What?
Is that Cody did not bring his dog out. It breaks my heart. They showed this
need
good
Pharaoh.
wrestling boy,
Yeah, we need Pharaoh.
but they leave him backstage. How dare they?
How dare they? How dare they? All right, what about you guys? Overall, final thoughts?
Overall thoughts of the AEW event Double or Nothing is that instead of a shot, they drop a nuke on WWE.
Yes.
They are letting the world know, it's like, yo, we here.
We here and we hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully they keep the ball rolling and don't drop a nuke on their own self.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. What about you, Matty Mat?
So, I think one of the things like I was theorizing with John Moxley is I was thinking he wasn't going to come until the first episode of Tuesday Night Dynamite, but he comes way sooner than he shows up with the company way sooner than I thought. So I mean, we could see it with Punk, we could see it with somebody else. I mean, I forgot to mention Sean Spears was getting a lot of
Positive pops.
Yeah, a lot of positive pops for him. Like so many people have the ability to rise up that they couldn't before, and like being buried is you're less likely to be buried as much in this.
Yeah, AEW is now a viable and good alternative to WWE. They showed it. Yeah.
With the much more variety.
Exactly.
The international flavor.
Yeah.
Women's division. You got Mexican wrestlers, Japanese wrestlers, Chinese wrestlers,
European wrestlers,
Canadians.
Yeah, Canadians.
And Southern California wrestlers.
SCU! But yeah, overall, my final thoughts, this was a big thumbs up for, any wrestling fan. And finally, thank God, we have variety, we have alternatives to what we're gonna watch now, right, guys?
Right, definitely.
Yeah. So I gotta say, big thumbs up. I can't wait to see more of AEW. I'm hyped to see Fight for the Fallen, and I'm also hyped to see Tuesday Night Dynamite, and also All Out. Fighter Fest, and also All Out. I want to try to make it my way to All Out. If I can, I want to see if I can make it out to Chicago.
Deep dish pizza.
Deep dish pizza. Yeah. So yeah, big thumbs up, and So let's starting with Brother Mike. Where can we find you on the social media interwebs?
All right, you find me everywhere under Big Mon 3000. Much love because it's 3000.
3,000 love.
Yes.
You give me 3,000 loves.
That's right.
All right. What about you, Matty Mat?
So I forgot to mention, Chris Jericho, in addition to winning that AEW championship, he's also touring with Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Winning the shot to the AEW championship. But it's crazy. So being a wrestling fan and a singer in a heavy metal band, Chris Jericho is a big inspiration. I sing for a heavy metal band. You can find me at T.GOM Official. That's my band, T.GOM Official. We have a show July 27th over at Bridgetown DIY, and we got a backyard show coming up, and we'll post the address to that. But Bridgetown DIY, home of underground rock in La Puente, place where Silver Snakes got their start and got signed to Cody and Camarillo's label. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Follow me on Instagram.
All right, cool. And what about you, Andy the Brain Weller?
You can find me at a convention near you.
All right. And you can find me all over the interwebs, such as my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/MichaelPowDoesStuff, because, well, I do a lot of stuff. You can also find me on my Twitch channel, which I'm going to be on soon. And also my Instagram, which is at Mr. KaPao. That's MRKAPAO. And let's see, you can also follow me on Twitter at MPCalamity. And also check out my stuff on SuitUpGeekOut.com, which is a men's fashion site for geeks. And yeah, pretty much almost every SoCal con out there almost, yeah. So until next time, be good, be great, be awesome.
I thought you were gonna do the goodbye.
Ran the back